좋네요. 이제 좀 추가적인 요소를 볼 건데 이스터에그 그런 거나.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others. So the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
또 다른 이제 좀
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
숨겨졌던 엔딩 그런 것들이나 좀 보러 갑시다. 그 전에
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Here's the door, just go.
가자. 이게 이스터 에그인데 버그였다가 이스터 에그였다가 근데 이번에 또 의미가 또 바뀌었어요. 이게 또 세 번째로 이제 오늘 바뀌었어요. 의미가.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
일단은 불을 켜야 좀 이쁘니까 기본.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to fight? Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome! You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content? Always more content, more content, more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section. You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you. That's how special you are. We call this track Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Well done.
Good job, you did it. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good job, you made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. You jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. Railings don't mean anything. Good job, you did it. 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 Good job, you did it.
뭐 이런 엔딩이 있습니다. 네.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
그리고 보자.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
탈출 엔딩을 보여드립니다. 발사!
Here's the door.
원래 한 번에 했는데 며칠 좀 쉬다가 하다 보니까 저거 전부 다 번역돼 있으니까 궁금하신 분들은 직접 구매하시고 이제 한글 번역 패치 적용해서 한번 보시던가 해보시는 걸 추천합니다. 그리고 공식 번역 한다고는 했지. 공식 번역을 한다고는 했는데 그 전까지는 이 패치로 저거 될 거고. 떠나는 중. 탈출 포트고요. 팀 임시 쪽에서 이제 허락을 맡아야 되니까 이 게임 한글 번역할 건데 허락을 맡아야 해서 이제 좀 물어봤는데 한국어 공식 패치를 할 예정이긴 하대요. 그래서 이제 그거 나오기 전까지 이제 자기들이 좀 번역해두겠다. 그래서 이제 패치 나온 건데 허락을 막히게 했나봐. 다행이네. 나레이터 말 안 하니까 좀 말이 좀 술술 나오네. 너무 좋다. 발트포트 발사구요. 한글 패치는 스탠리 뭐였더라? 헨리 스팅민 그것처럼 제가 따로 남겨둘게요. 탈출. 영상 설명란에다가 따로 남겨두겠습니다. 하는 곳. 이게 탈출이고요.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
이거였나?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
소리 좀 틀어야겠어.
Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
이 농담이 질리나요?
Then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
그리고 다시 돌아가면은 네 누르면은 노래 좀 들려주다가 이제 다시 하기 눌러야 됩니다. 그리고 영상들 보시면은 계속 했던 거에 이게 버튼 그럽시다. 아무튼 뭐 이렇게 좀 숨겨진 것들이 있고요.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
월요일치라 다 한 거 같아요. 다 한 거 같죠? 뉴 컨텐츠 이 방으로 넘어가도록 하겠습니다.